All right, well, it's Lucas again from the Live Wire, kicking it back this time with Matthias Tarnath from Nasty. How are you, my friend?
I may not complain. A little tired from weekend, but all good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's Monday night here, so I've already finished my first day of like my big boy job, so
Oh, perfect.
ready to kick in for another week. Yeah, obviously you're going to be here on tour pretty soon with Paleface Swiss, and
Yeah.
before I kind of get into the tour side of it, I want to have a quick chat about the last couple of releases you guys have had. I'm going to talk a lot about Heartbreak Criminals from 2023, but I want to talk that you guys just released a brand new EP called Black My Heart back in March.
Yes.
How's the reception for that been?
Pretty good so far. Like,
Yeah.
we may not complain. Like, I think most of the LPs are all, the vinyl is also sold out. Just a few left. Like, we sold lots on tour, like, at merch. Yeah, we won't complain. It's and the songs work live pretty well as well. So
Yeah, that was going to be something I was going to ask. Like, obviously, there's only like I think 5 or 6 songs on the record. How's it
yeah.
been incorporating like those into the set, plus having the Heartbreak Criminal stuff?
To be honest, right now it's pretty hard to put stuff into the settles because we have so many songs. So you always need to decide, like, okay, which one we keep out to make some space for the new ones. But since yeah, we want to play new ones lots to have a refreshing stage experience for ourselves, you know.
For
But
sure,
yeah,
and having that 20-year career too, that's definitely got to make picking a set list harder every day.
yeah, it is very much. I think we have around 130 songs to choose from.
I'm not jealous of that job, having to sit through it and
No,
go, all right, what do we play?
yeah, yeah. At one point it sucks because just now, like driving back, like an overnight drive from a festival, we were just like checking out old songs we didn't listen for, like let's say 10 years. We are like, oh man, we should need play this song again, this song again, this song again, and it's just yeah, kind of Mission Impossible.
Speaking then, I
Especially
guess
if you
now
want to
on.
make yeah,
Oh, sorry.
especially if you want to have some space for new songs, you know.
100%. That's yeah, exactly it. Speaking back then on Heartbreak Criminals, that's the record that dropped in 2023, and that's the one that's probably had the most rotation for me over the last maybe year. Notice that that's a bit more of like a raw and like emotional record compared to stuff from maybe the past. What was the vibes like when you were putting that record together? Like, how did the writing of that come about?
Heartbreak Criminals.
Hmm.
Um, that's our last record, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
second
2023.
last record. Yeah, yeah. What's the question again? I'm sorry. Like,
So no, you're good. So just kind of, I guess, putting the record together and that, like, that's. I feel like it's a bit more different of a normal record that you guys had made. Like, the vibes
mhm.
of it just felt a little bit different. Can you just kind of talk, I guess, on the writing and the recording of the record itself?
Yeah, so with like those two songs with some clean vocals in it as well, which were just like like just like getting creative, just trying new stuff, not to be like, oh, maybe we can reach a new clean vocal audience with it or something. It was just a little like, okay, let's try this. Especially it's more like more emotional songs like Heartbreak Criminals for Sure love song. So just tried a little bit something different. But then in the end, it's mostly like we never really planned to make records in some kind of way, or let's say a certain style. It just it mostly develops in the process, I guess.
Yeah, cool. Obviously, like one of those probably like cleaner songs, I guess, was "Kiss from a Rose," right? I'd consider
Yeah.
that a bit more of a cleaner track. Like, did you when you guys came into writing that sort of stuff? Because again, the clean vocals isn't stuff you guys normally do. Did that kind of surprise you of like, oh, like we can make this? Like,
Mm, I mean, I did clean vocals before as well in a rap hip hop project I had, or some songs that I did with friends.
hmm,
Maybe that was one of the points that I was a little like, ah, come on, let's try this for Nasty, because I knew we could kind of pull it off. I mean, to be honest, life is a little different because my voice is mostly super fucked already. Um, so it's hard to properly hit it. But yeah, it was like for me personally because I needed to kind of pull it off. It was a cool experience to actually hear it work, like
yeah,
work out kind of. if I can say so myself.
Yeah. Assuming if with it making the record, you're happy with the end result of it too.
Yeah, super happy.
Yeah, cool. Lyrically as well, the songs are a bit kind of emotional and political. Like, was there a bit more of a push? Because again, I don't think you guys have really written, unless I've been a bit blind to the messaging. Was the record a bit more political this time around? It felt like.
I think I'm not sure, to be honest. Like I would need to like compare all songs of other records against each other, but we mostly have some political songs, love songs, or personal songs on it. We're not really planning on let's do more, like more politics on this one, this one, this one. It mostly just, like I said, it's mostly just a process. We mostly just write song after song after song, and then put them all together to a record.
Yeah, killer. Um, Production on the record too seems to be a bit more kind of like refined than the previous sounds. Like I've kind of noticed a bit more of like a production difference too. Um, was that kind of like a decision of like going into it with like a different idea of like mixing and like did the record end up kind of coming out how you thought it would sound? Like was that what you were anticipating from like a mixing
Yeah,
production standpoint?
the Heartbreak Criminals one. I mean, yeah, for sure. Like we mostly just try to somehow step up recording quality and everything. So we just totally trusted Andy from the studio, the producer from Any Given Day. Yeah, how to handle it. We wanted loud, rough, and lots of pressure behind it, and I think he succeeded doing so.
Yeah, 100%. It's again killer sounding record. It's very good. Is there
Thank
any
you.
songs in particular that you've been really excited to kind of bring to life live off their album?
Man, now I need to try to remember which songs on Heartbreak Criminals. Um,
There's three in particular that I found myself
yeah,
really vibing myself towards, which was Reality Check, Kiss from a Rose, and the title track. So
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, reality check for sure, especially because of the nasty part, which works out super fine live. And I really like the song itself. Um, then there was we first put Roses into the set, but then we kept it out for other songs that we thought like would would work a little better live. Which others you had in mind?
oh, I mean, I've got like again the title track is awesome.
Yeah,
Total Domination is another banger
yeah,
too.
yeah. Total Domination. We mostly end our set with it because
Oh,
of the last
killer!
like breakdown.
What a banger.
Yeah.
Moving forward, then I guess into the Australian tour, you guys have kind of obviously been around for about 2 decades. This is your first time coming to Australia, so has there been a level of anticipation to finally not only get here, but like the drive to get here has finally paid off?
Um, like we always wanted to Australia because everything we see so far looks amazing. Also for the experience being down under. Um, yeah, I'm very happy that Paleface are taking us with them. But yeah, I think there was a tour once planned years ago, which didn't happen. So yeah, finally we gonna be able to do it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Speaking then of Paleface, obviously you guys are going to be touring with them. I feel like you guys have got a bit of crossover in terms of sound. What did did they come to you and be like, hey, let's hit up Australia?
Oh yes, pretty much.
Yeah, cool. And
Yeah, yeah.
how the conversation go?
Uh, yeah, you guys want to do Australia with us? Yeah, we want. That's pretty
Just
much the conversation. I know we toured together a few times already. Like we had this US run recently, where they asked us if we want to support them. And we toured Europe together before. Like
hmm.
pretty much since the early shows, we shared stage together and became friends. So yeah, just super happy that they invited us for Australia.
Oh, that's right. You guys did do America together just
Yeah,
recently, right?
yeah. I think it was March and April.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot about that. I was reading about that. How was that tour? Because have you guys played America before?
Yeah, we did, but it was some time ago. And the
Yeah,
tour was amazing. Like, yeah, nothing but amazing. Like everything about it was dope.
yeah. How was that going back? Because again, like I think you guys had been. It had been a fair while since you guys had toured the first time, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Um, uh, yeah, what can I say? Like every show was good. Really no show that we were like, oh man, that sucked or could have been way better or something. Paleface fucking killed it. Stick to Your Guns killed it. And yeah, the whole tour was just, to be honest, like a really amazing experience. Show wise,
yeah.
people wise, touring wise, everything.
Yeah, Stick to Your Guns are going to be here next month, and I'm really excited.
Oh,
Like,
nice.
sad it's going to be over, but at the same time, I'm happy that I get to see it one more time.
Yeah.
Um, Now, obviously, with this being the first time you guys will be touring Australia, and kind of going back to the set list question, what's the crafting of the set list been like? Because you, like you said, you got 130 songs that you got to kind of pick through. How do you kind of pick the perfect set list to debut yourselves in
Um,
front of people that may not have heard the band before?
yeah, we mostly go for just hard songs that go straight and may have an impact on you. Like, okay, if you experience the band for the first time, you don't know the band, then I guess to leave an impression, it's good to have like just hard-hitting songs, you know, like aggressive ones that leave you like, ah, okay, you know.
Hmm. And just on Australia specifically, is there any bands in Australia that you've kind of wanted to catch or become fans of?
Um, to be honest, right now, I mean, I kind of I have been on the first Euro one of Parkway Drive back in the
Yeah.
days, and then seeing them evolve, which was like super impressive. Right now, I guess Speed is a good one. Putting Australia on the map, especially on the hardcore side of music. Rap in Australia on a worldwide scale.
Yeah,
Um, there are others. There were also a few bands that asked if they could jump on the tour, but this is, we're not the shot callers on putting bands on the run. It's either Paleface or the local promoters.
yeah, for sure.
Um,
I know that Parkway, like again, just speaking on Parkway, like the rise they've had is crazy too. They've just got the big festival that they've just announced to Australia, doing like 11
oh,
shows over the course of a couple of weeks. So yeah, I've been a Parkway fan for a long time.
yeah.
Super cool to see their kind of glow up. Speaking, I guess, then back on you guys, speaking as well, the fact that you guys have been together a band over 2 decades, like how do you guys kind of keep that drive going to like keep making music, keep touring, get out there? Like, that's after a while, that's got to be a little, full on.
Yeah, it can, but to be honest, it somehow still feels fresh for us. Maybe because for the music we do, I think we've come pretty far already, but it's still that we often still feel kind of like a black sheep, no matter where we play. So it's always kind of refreshing. It still feels like, hey, we can like have an impact, especially on festivals and everything, where lots of people may not know us. So the black sheep thing, for example, is like we kind of never really fit in. Like we played Wacken for the first time or even second time, and the security guards at first didn't want to let us pass. Like, hey, you're at the wrong gig because we look kind of maybe too hip hopish or something for Metal Fest, And then you get on stage and everybody like, what's these guys doing there? And then yeah, all of a sudden you play pretty heavy music, which they didn't expect. Um, I don't know. I mean, for us, it's just what we do and what we love. I think nothing changed loving doing heavy music and being a hardcore kid. So I guess we just gonna do it as long as we can, body and mind wise.
For sure. If you don't love it, then why do it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Now, obviously, with again, Black My Heart coming out just very recently, in that, what's kind of the short term like? What's in the short term for the band, and what's the future of the band look like moving forward, maybe for another 20 years?
I think we just continue like we always do. Try to play cool shows, try to play tours. Short term, I think we're gonna record a new song that we pre-recorded already, and maybe want to release it before we head on maybe before Australia, but otherwise before we go on that like 10 days Euro one with Missing Link, Dagger Thread, and Dogbite. And then we gonna try plan what we gonna do next year.
Yeah,
Uh,
cool.
Mostly maybe another headline run or maybe a cool support tour, maybe some fests, maybe some stuff in foreign countries. outside Europe. We'll see.
Cool. Last question for those who will be seeing Nasty for the very first time. What can they expect from a show?
I guess some heavy music and some energy and me talking.
Breakdowns and mosh pits, baby.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. I mean, the mosh pit, we can deliver the breakdowns, and the audience may deliver the mosh pit if they feel it.
Yeah. Well, I saw Paleface last time they were here, and the
Yeah.
mosh pits were nuts. So fingers crossed they show out for them. Fingers crossed they show out for you. It's been a
Yeah.
pleasure chatting. It's been super
I,
awesome. I can't wait for you guys to get down here. And even though you haven't played a show yet in Australia, I'm hoping that you guys come back soon and don't leave it 20 years.
yeah, me as well. Me as well. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much for having the opportunity.